It's Merrick Garland who's lying versus Victor Davis Hansen, the greatest living historian ever, classicist. Welcome to the Doug TenNapel channel. We're here in exile, just hanging out with each other, tearing Merrick Garland down as the biggest political hack. If Trump wins, he will be first to be fired. Let's watch.
Our norms are a promise that we will not allow this department to be used as a political weapon. And our norms are a promise that we will not allow this nation to become a country where law enforcement is treated as an apparatus of politics.
Honestly, it's hard not to laugh.
Yeah, we're laughing really hard, but I love it when the news people just look at him and go, ah, you're such a partisan hack. And he sits there and lectures us going, this is not a politicized. Look, anytime you're on the defense in the Department of Justice going, we don't decide anything by politics, you already got him lying. He's defending, he's covering up.
Then you had the attacks on parents defending their kids at PTA meetings, an armed raid or several armed raids of pro-life activists. And I want to start, though, with, I think, the most significant, which is when we saw the number 3 man at the Department of Justice, a guy named Colangelo, go down to New York, that's Colangelo on the left, for Alan Bragg's lawsuit against a former president who was challenging the current president of the United States.
Those are just a few factoids of the many ways that Merrick Garland has weaponized and politicized the Department of Justice. He's the biggest political hack, attacking the right, defending and obscuring the left. None more defending and obscuring than Joe Biden's crimes, but you can go fine. He's a president. He's got immunity. He can go and conspire with Ukraine. What about his son, Hunter Biden? Hunter Biden does not have immunity, and yet Garland will not go after him. They're like, you have a loaded gun and you're a felon? We don't know. We have videos of you on crack with underage you-know-what on that laptop. Who knows what we've got? Tax evasion? We don't see anything. Joe Biden, you got documents at your houses, classified? We don't see anything.
We had Fannie Willis. Remember Nathan Wade, her paramour? He met twice with White House legal counsel.
Yep.
Once in the White House, and shamelessly he billed them for the hours that he met. Then we had Jack Smith in 2023, who was investigated for meeting with White House aides, the federal prosecutor. Then we had Joe Biden in 2022 kind of walking around muttering to himself, when are they going to go after Trump? And of course, there were a lot of people who said Jack Smith had no federal statute. The special prosecutor legislation had expired, and no one in the Congress had authorized that special counsel appointment. So,
yeah, we have him even colluding with all these cases. There are ties back to the White House, which makes it political. It makes it look like they're conducting a campaign for Joe Biden against Trump, using lawfare.
And then I could finish off with, remember Reid Hoffman, the big billionaire who donates lavishly to the Biden campaign? He funded the entire E. Jean Carroll civil suit that ended up costing Trump supposedly $73 million. So that's all it has been, is lawfare against a political enemy on the part of Merrick Garland.
And that was in the E. Jean Carroll suit. Most importantly, had the statute of limitations removed and changed so that they could go back into ancient history and attack Trump once he decided to run for president. They started rolling out all these 10, 17-year-old statements against him and started running on them. Ancient history, only because he ran for president.
I think he's going to have to look at all the political appointments and ask for their resignations. And I think they know that. And I think they're preemptively criticizing Trump.
That's Victor Davis Hansen on what Trump can do day one when he gets into office. He can go into all the DOJ, all of those FBI and say, I want your resignation. You're done here. Bye-bye. He has to start over. There's no other way he can clean it out. You can't reform the people that are already there. You have to get rid of them.
He's got to say to the nation, these people misuse law. I don't like political appointments on my own behalf, but I don't know how to remind them that what they did was wrong, other than to relieve all of these political appointments and start from scratch.
Yeah. And that's why they're afraid of Trump. That's why they hate Trump. They already see what's coming. They know what they did. and they know they're going to rightfully lose their job.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why the Democrats are asking for another debate.
Democrats are asking for another debate, Victor Davis Hansen says, because it didn't come out right. The first one didn't come out. They thought it was all perfect.
Because in the digestion period of the subsequent 72 hours, people looked at that debate and through different lenses, and they started to look at the sound bites, and they started to remember the symmetrical questioning, the asymmetrical fact-checking, the interruption of the tempo of Trump.
Remember, after the debate, like he said, they were all high-fiving each other. And then the political fallout came out as everyone looked at it again and go, wait, I'm being snowed by media. That wasn't a fair debate. Kamala lost. Trump represents us. And now the Democrats are going, well, okay, we want another debate, to which Trump should not agree to one unless they go to his terms this time, like on Fox News.
The direction of demanded follow-ups to Trump, no follow-ups, and then the questions themselves were softballs to her. Everybody understood that, and their narrative has changed too. Right after the debate, they were high-fiving each other and said, "We finally fact-checked Trump," and then now finally, Ms. Davis is on the defensive and saying, well, we had to because of what happened with Biden, and that was kind of gave the game away.
No one buys that debate anymore. Lo and behold, X and Twitter ended up taking the microphone, the narrative away from media, away from ABC, NBC, CBS, and all the pundits at MSNBC that were trying to snow you and say the debate was great, the debate was fair, Kamala won it. And then the people responded and said, no, it was a hack job. It wasn't fair. Trump was set up. Now we know. And then the Democrats are going, okay, we want another shot at it. That's Victor Davis Hansen. I love quoting him all the time because he's a huge Trump supporter. If you're still on board with Team Trump, let us know in the comments below. I'm Doug in Exile.